Oh, hi there. Welcome to Life Unscripted with Coach Kanye. I am Coach Kanye, and today I want to talk to you about why you will never overcome people pleasing. What are some of the lies that you have told yourself that help you or make you think that your people pleasing tendencies are normal and how they manifest in ways that feel normal to you, which then is going to be the reason that you are never ever going to be intentional in overcoming people pleasing. Also, before we get into that, I have this new obsession. I am obsessed with this, okay? Like, you are going to be seeing me in my poncho, and it's reversible. So if it's not this side, it's gonna be this side. I am completely obsessed with it. Okay. People pleasing is one of the topics that made me feel so called to doing this of this work of life coaching. It is one of the things that I passionately help my clients overcome. And through the years, there is some language or some phrases or some beliefs that my clients have brought up that have made it seem like, oh, I'm not a people pleaser, I'm just this. And those frames or those words or sentences or whatever you want to call it are some of the reasons that you will never ever overcome people pleasing. The first one that I hear so much is, no, coach, I'm not a people pleaser, I'm just easygoing. Is that true? I am not a people pleaser. I just don't say no when I want to say no because I'm easygoing. You're not easygoing. You're a people pleaser. You are easygoing because you want to avoid conflict. So you say yes to everything. Every plan you say yes to, even the things that make you feel very uncomfortable. You say, yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, I want to eat that. Yeah, I want to go watch that game. Yes, I want to go to that concert. Yes, I want to go hang out. Whatever you want to do, baby. Whatever you want to do, baby. You are easygoing and you are a yes man because you are a people pleaser. But you have normalized this behavior and called it easygoing because you want to avoid conflict. And part of that people pleasing behavior is rooted in the fact that you are someone that is so conflict averse that you are going to do whatever you need to do to avoid conflict. But here's what I want to offer you today. Conflict draws you closer to people. Conflict makes you authentic. Conflict is one of the ways in which people get to know what you like and what you don't like. The magic of conflict is when you are surrounded by people who can disagree with you, who can be in conflict with you and work on conflict resolution. As a people pleaser, you are so conflict averse that you don't even know how to conflict resolve because you are constantly running away from conflict and calling yourself easygoing. So the juice for you, the sauce for you, is to start speaking up. Stop being so freaking easygoing. I personally don't want to be surrounded by people who are easygoing. I don't want to be surrounded by yes men. I don't want to be surrounded by people who I don't know what they enjoy and what they love and what feels good for them. Because I don't know those people. There's no authenticity there. And authenticity helps us connect deeply with each other. So that's the first thing that I hear a lot. I'm easygoing, coach. The second thing, I'm just a nice person. Are you? Are you a nice person or are you just a people pleaser? I bet you are a people pleaser. And this is how you know. This is how you know you're not nice and you're just a people pleaser. The first thing is you expect people to treat you the exact same way, and when they don't, you feel taken advantage of, you feel used, you feel abused, you feel then tossed to the side. Listen, I have felt all those things and I have called myself a sweet, nice person. And now that I know what I know, and when we know better, we do better. I know that in those times when I was so nice and I was self-sacrificing and I was self-abandoning and I was giving my last cent and I was giving the shirt off my back, I don't do that anymore. It's my shirt. Why should I give you the shirt off my back? That is people-pleasing tendencies. And I also want you to think about, after I've done something nice, how do I feel? Do I feel happy? Do I feel resentful? Do I feel connected? Do I feel like now that person owes me one? That's another thing. If you do nice shit for people and then you feel like the person that you've done the nice thing for, that they owe you one, you're not being nice, you're being a people pleaser. And then my niceness, right? Does it lead to resentment? Do I feel resentful after I've done the nice thing? Then you're a people pleaser. Because if you were truly doing something from the goodness of your heart, you wouldn't feel resentful. You'd feel happy. You'd feel like, oh, I just did something wonderful. And that is where sometimes I feel the need to draw the line between niceness and kindness. Because my kindness allows me to say no. Because when I am kind to others, I also learn how to be kind to myself. And my boundaries are a manifestation of my self-kindness. They are a manifestation of my self-care, of my self-tenderness. So are you nice or are you a people pleaser? Another thing that I hear, oh, this one breaks my heart into 1,000 pieces. No, coach, I'm not a people pleaser. I just overlove. I just overlove when I'm in relationships. I just give of myself because, and here's the thing, I overlove and they don't overlove me back. Is it true that you overlove? Because that, I promise you this, that overloving is attached to your fear of abandonment. The overloving and overcompromising and self-sacrificing is attached to the fear of being abandoned. And as a people pleaser, one of the things that you are so scared of is being abandoned, is being rejected. So that's why you pour all of you and you have nothing left for yourself. That's why you give all of you and you have nothing left for yourself. So that overloving is a form of fear. Because if I am truly someone who loves, I should never have to use the word over. Because when I love in ways that are healthy, that love is returned. Maybe not in a similar way, but it's returned by my needs being met. I meet your needs and you meet my needs. And I realize that we as human beings have different needs. Overloving is also attached to over-compromising. Overloving is also attached to that self-abandonment that you do when you are in relationships. So is it true that you overlove? Or are you just a people pleaser that is so afraid of being rejected and abandoned that you do things that sometimes, most of the time, don't even feel good for you? But you do them anyway, because you think that they keep you connected. You think that they keep you connected to those people. And here's the thing. You are going to continue being used. You are going to continue being abandoned. You are going to continue being left on your own. Because what needs to happen is for you to recognize the places where your people-pleasing sits. And you can work to heal and overcome them. Pause. Please subscribe. Please click like so you know when I put out a new video for you. Thursdays and Sundays. Thursday we life coach, Sunday we travel. Okay? So I'm going to repeat this again because I really want this to land for you. The first thing that you say that will not allow you to overcome people pleasing because it's behavior that you have normalized is one, I am easygoing. No. You are not easygoing. You are a people pleaser. The second one is, I am just a nice person. No. You are not a nice person. You are a people pleaser. And then the third thing is, I overlove. You don't overlove. You are a people pleaser. And what we can also recognize about people pleasing, though, is this, that it keeps you safe. You feel safe when you people please. You feel loved when you people please. You feel seen when you people please. You started it at such a young age. I want you to know that I recognize the places where your trauma sits that has created someone that is a people pleaser. I understand that you had to people please mom, you had to people please dad, you had to overachieve, you had to be a perfectionist. I'm going to do a video on perfectionism next week. What is going on with perfectionism and why is it bad for you? Perfectionism is bad for you. So we are going to be doing all that work together. And right now, though, I want you to think about the statements that I've just thrown at you. Which ones have you internalized? Which ones do you need to let go of? What do you need to do so you can start overcoming people pleasing? And like I always tell you, every single thing that you need to know about hiring me as your life coach, I am going to link it in the description below. Okay? Get yourself a consultation call. I promise you, you are going to love it. I promise you that. And with that, I want to say thank you for watching this video. And remember, you are the most important relationship in your life. So be kind and be tender with yourself.